coordinators, Dr. Shalini, Dr. Prabhu, Dr. Kasvishnadan and Dr. Lokesh for organizing this program. And we are into the digital era now. So we construction industry also should have. Wait a minute, I am going to share my slide. Shalini, can you see my slide?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It's visible, ma'am.
Hello, good morning all. I think I am audible and you can see my slide.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So once again, I welcome all the participants from various institutions all over India for this 1 week FDP on digital transformation trends in construction industry. So can you make out the differences here from these pictures? Can anyone make out the difference here? Please unmute and tell the answer. I think you can see here this Kodak moment is something different from others because the Kodak was a camera roll which was used some 10-15 years back for taking printout of the photograph. But nowadays this has gone. So everything is getting digitalized. So in that way, earlier we had we want to buy anything, we have to go to the departmental store and we have to get it back. But now everything is virtual stores and interactive stores online are available. So and now you can see from these pictures that it is always the 24/7 service is needed by the customers. So you need not wait for anything. So ATM, Paytm, so for anything, everything is available at your desktop at any point of time. And the people mindset is nowadays they are not patient enough to wait for anything. So in this scenario, the digital construction is very much needed. So here everything is made easy. I think you Ola, Zomato, Byju's, all these things are giving service to the customers at their desktop at no time. So within a fraction of minute or seconds, the customer service is fulfilled. So if this is the case, what are we going to do in construction industry? Are we going to adopt all these things in future also? Definitely not. We have to go with the digital construction. Why we have to go with the digital construction? It is Definitely it is faster and cheaper. It will provide proactive safety and collaboration, real-time communication and automation. So let us see one by one. If you see this faster and cheaper, definitely this digital construction is going to increase visibility, improves workflow and streamlines the scheduling. And proactive safety in the sense it will shorten the response time and log and track safety inspections, then increase documentation and accuracy. And regarding collaboration, definitely with this digital construction, you can go with real-time collaboration, digital punch list, improved quality control, then collecting digital signatures. So instead of getting signature and that document to be passed, you need not wait for a long time. And next is real-time communication. It will update the field work, whatever they are doing, and it will automate the task and actions and track data and financials. And finally, that automation also possible with this digital construction. So far, 93% of construction industry players agree that digitization definitely will affect every process. But if you see the statistics, only less than 6% of construction companies make full use of digital planning tools. So 100% of the building material firms, they believe that they have not yet exhausted the full potential of the digitalization. So in this scenario, the digital culture and digital transformation, there is no alternative to digitization. Unless in civil engineering or in construction industry, we are not adopting these things or digital transformation, definitely we will be in out of market, because now the customer's expectation is everything is very fast and they have to get the service within no time. So if this is the scenario, only in construction field we are taking months together and years together to complete the project. So in such a way, ignoring digitization is a mistake. So what we have to do is in the digital transformation, automation, digital access, connectivity and digital data. All these four are very, very important parameters in digital transformation. When you see the digital culture, all the industries, all companies, corporates, they started adopting this digital culture. Only thing, production and construction side, it is getting its attraction slow, but it is need of the hour. So what are the recent technology trends in construction and civil engineering is, you all know that building information modeling, BIM is the main thing which has been started by most of the industries and which is gaining attraction and interest towards the construction industry. Then cloud and mobile technology, drones or unmanned aerial vehicles, virtual reality, augmented reality. Recent technologies, again, if you see 3D printing, artificial intelligence, robotics, exoskeletons. What is the difference between robotics and exoskeleton is, you can use robots for the activities of construction, whereas the exoskeleton is that you can wear the skeleton. See, he is wearing the skeleton so that he will be safe in risky places. Instead of using the robots, you can go with this exoskeletons. Then the connected job site. This is very, very important. The job site is connected so that everything is transparent and you can get the information then and there. And then you can have autonomous vehicles. So already in US they started using these autonomous cars and vehicles. In particularly in construction industry, if you are using the autonomous vehicles like the RMC or any equipments handling through the vehicles, all these things can be driverless. which can be operated from one end, so that the best utilization of the equipments is possible with this autonomous vehicles. Advanced materials, intelligent built environment, machine learning, prefabrication, predictive tech analytics. Predictive analytics means we can predict what is going to happen, when there will be a delay. Everything can be predicted, and accordingly we can take necessary action before in hand. Then software and data ecosystem. For example, here you can see this scanning solutions. We can scan the total building through some technology, so that we will learn where the reinforcement, and for example, if the building is constructed some years back, you don't have any drawings and all. With this scanning technology, you can very well understand what is the foundation depth and what steel reinforcement are provided. Everything you can get into that. Then advanced uses of GPS and all. So there are some 10 construction technologies are going to play the role in future. One is big data. So big data is we can collect the data from weather, traffic and environment, so that we can improve the efficiency of construction activities. Artificial intelligence and machine learning, here you can have the you can increase the building lifetime and better design of building, and this AI can leverage automation for respective tasks that increases productivity. So up to 30% of business time can be saved using this artificial intelligence technology. Internet of Things. It is a smart machinery using some sensors. You can have the smart applications, and you can improve the productivity and efficiency, and you can reduce the carbon footprint, and also you can increase the safety. Then fourth technology is robotics and drones. The robots can also be used in the construction industry, and drones which can be used not only for surveying purpose, many other applications are there with the drones. And 5G and Wi-Fi. 5G technology is going to make a tremendous transformation in the construction industry, because it is going to be very fast and quick. So using 5G technology, one can, in the site itself, you can download the drawings at very fast rate. Sometimes what happens with now is you can upload the drawings at one end, and when you try to retrieve it or download it, it is taking a lot of time, and sometimes some of the informations cannot be downloaded. But if you have this 5G and Wi-Fi 6, definitely the quick installation time and greater flexibility is possible. So it is going to come very near future, that 5G technology, which is going to increase about 27 times of the productivity, and also reduce about 20% of the man-hour work. Then building information modeling and BIM technology is going to enable us for better collaboration, and it will be very useful for transparency and improves planning and efficiency. About 50% of the uh, cost and time can be saved using this BIM adoption. The seventh technology is augmented reality and virtual reality. So for normally when we go to a client and explain it with a 2D drawing, they cannot understand better, but you can very well explain them the planning, what you are going to do, and how the output of the project going to be. Everything you can virtually show to the clients, and they will get the desired output what they want. And 3D printing, it is going to be again the cutting edge technology in the construction industry. We can have the 3D printer home, which will reduce the wastage, and fast delivery saves time and improves sustainability. Around we can have ninth technology is mobile and cloud technologies. This cloud technology will enable the storage of the uh, high-end images, data and all in the cloud. So normally when you store everything in your laptop or desktop, it may reduce the time, and also that installation time and retrieving time is going to be very high. Whereas due to this cloud technology, everything can be stored in the cloud, and which will enhance the improved collaboration and information sharing. Blockchain technology, which improves efficiency by excluding intermediary services, and also the project workflow can be optimized. So blockchain technology use can be increased about 50% year on year. So these are all the cutting technologies going to happen in construction industry. For surveying, hereafter the drones are going to be used 100% instead of this leveling, theodolite and total station, which consume lot of time. And whereas when we go with the drones, which will be very accurate as well as very fast, and for planning we can go with the AR and VR, and for construction we can go with 3D printing, smart homes, IoT applications, and machine learning and robots. And for execution of the construction, we will go with the modular construction. And 5G technology is going to make the total digital technology in construction industry very fast. So all these things can be integrated with the BIM technology also. So let us see one by one what are these technologies, how it is going to be adopted in the construction industry. So here there are 6 technologies which are going to be implemented and had started implementing, and which is going to change the entire scenario in the construction industry. So far what we thought is the construction industry is always taking months of time and years of time to complete the project, and which is mass and dirty. Wherever the construction is going on, it is creating pollution, noise pollution and all. And there is no technology involved in construction industry, only the traditional method of construction is going on. It is everything going to be vanished, and the new technologies are going to come up in the market. So it is already started. So within another 3-4 years, unless otherwise we adopt these technologies, we are obsolete, and we will not be in the construction industry. So virtual reality, augmented reality, modular construction, 3D printing, drones, Internet of Things and artificial intelligence. In this overview of digital transformation in construction industry, I am going to explain you about these 6 technologies in brief. In forthcoming sessions, the speakers will explain you about each and every technology elaborately. Just I am going to give you an awareness about this technology, how these technologies are going to be used in the construction industry. First is modular construction. There is a difference between prefabricated construction and a modular construction. Prefabricated construction, where you will have the different elements in a building. For example, slab, beam, column, like that, which are all manufactured in the factory and brought it to the site. So whereas in modular construction, we are going to modules. The modules are manufactured in the factory. Room sized modules are prefabricated and completed with all internal finishes, fixtures and fittings before being transported and installed on the site. So for example, if you want to build a room, for example, already you are having a building. If you want to extend extra one bedroom, for example 16 by 10 size of bedroom you want to extend, so in such a case you need not construct that extra bedroom on your site by disturbing the occupants. Just if you order in a factory that I am in need of this particular bedroom of size this one, with all these fixtures and plumbing fixtures and tile finish and floor finish, painting, everything. If you give them as a order, it will be done in the factory and then that will be assembled on the site. So this is what modular construction. So by this way, in Malaysia, around 144 rooms in a hotel of 14 floors, which has been completed within 2 weeks. So all the rooms are double bedroom or a single bedroom, whatever the room facility in a hotel they want, which has been produced in the factory and assembled at the site. So it took only 2 weeks to assemble. So far the construction, whatever we felt is which is going to happen for 6 months or 1 year, the neighbors are getting affected because of dust pollution, noise pollution, and also it affects the traffic, everything. But it is not there. It is not going to be there in future. So everything is factory made and assembled at the site. Nobody knows that the construction is going on at that particular site, and suddenly within a week or 10 days you will find a new building on the site. So this is going to happen. So in civil engineering, what we feel so far is the standing in the site and looking after each and every thing, and the workers and laborers, you have to deal with the uneducated laborers, and you have to see the quality each and every time. But if it is made in the factory at with the standard, with the quality, everything is standard and which is being checked, then it is brought to the site with complete finishing. So this is going to happen, and if you see this particular video, you can understand better how this office building with the door finish, all these completed room is being erected on the site. Can you see the video?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So this particular building is factory made and assembled at the site. See, this particular building has been done in the factory. It is assembled at the site. So this modular construction in which the each module, not room, module like that is, for example, for each floor can be done in the factory and it can be assembled at the site. The second technology is virtual reality and augmented reality. So this is what where we are going to use some tools and softwares in our mobile phone or laptop or Apple iPad. So by having these tools in your mobile phone or Apple iPad, then you can view the 3D view of a building from your 2D drawing. So see here, this is augmented reality and this is virtual reality. In augmented reality, one is using this mobile phone, and from the mobile phone, if you view an object, it is not object is there. But if you have a drawing, then you can view the object, a 3D object. So for a building, not only for the planning and also for interior decoration also, where you can put sofa and where you can put the furnitures, everything you can view it from the mobile phone virtually. It is not there, but it seems to be there. So that is what augmented reality. And virtual reality, here you will wear some gadget like helmet or glass, through which when you see a bare land without any construction, you can see that there is a building. So all the building plan and elevation, everything is put in a software, and it will be given in this gadget through memory card. So when it is being seen through this gadget, automatically you will see a building, wall, beam, column, floor finish, everything you can touch and feel it like a real building, it is there. So that is what the difference between augmented reality and virtual reality. In augmented reality, you will augment it from the 2D drawing to the 3D building. In here, you can see through the gadget how the building is going to come. See this example, you can see this, how that so in the film they have shown that see, this is the two-dimensional drawing, but he is able to view it. Uh, this is what called the augmented reality. But he should have used some mobile phone or laptop. But here they are showing that this naked eye is able to see. So this is what augment reality, where you can see the things through the mobile phone. Here, this is virtual reality. Here, this particular person, he is in a building where the pipelines are coming, where the AC ducts are going. All these things which can be virtually, and if there is any change to happen, it can be. So by wearing this helmet, one can see virtually where the pipelines are going, where the air duct is going, where the electrical lines, everything can be seen. So this is MEP drawing, from which he can see that the pipelines and plumbing lines, AC duct and all. So before completing or finishing the work, one can view it virtually whether it is right or not, or if there is any change to be made. Everything is possible with this augmented reality. And this is the project. For example, one flyover or bridge is going to be constructed. This is a proposed bridge on River Zuari. So this proposed bridge, how it is going to happen, can be explained through this AR and VR technology to the client or to the higher authority or to the minister. Then they will understand better how the proposed project is going to happen and how it is going to be finished. So they will understand better, and the approval of the project is going to happen very fast. Suppose for a client for ordinary residential building, if you show them a two-dimensional drawing, they may not understand where the bedroom and other things. But here If you adopt this technology, definitely they will understand better. So this is about augmented reality and virtual reality. Then third technology is going to be drone. The drone is the small robot like the helicam, or under it is unmanned aerial vehicle which can be used in the construction industry like this. So where you cannot go and inspect, this drone will fly from top to bottom, and correspondingly you can view what is going on in the site. So there are two types of drones, fixed wing type and rotary type. And the key features are, in this drone you have GPS, thermal sensor, camera and software, so that the drone can fly over whatever the path you have given to it, and take the images, capture the images and videos. From that, using software, you can interpret the results. So this can be used for mapping and land survey, and simultaneously you can view it from your office itself. So whenever the drone flying, it captures the images and it can be viewed simultaneously. It is very fast when compared to traditional method of surveying. So for equipment tracking also, the drone can be used where the equipments are there, and whether the purpose of the work is over, then whether it can be used for another site. Everything can be planned according to the drone image. And we can monitor the buildings. Bill of measurements also can be done using the drone. The day-to-day progress of the work can be viewed through the images captured by the drone. And for security surveillance, whether any unwanted person is there in the site, it can be known to the concerned owner. And this particular building is about 200 feet height. One cannot go and inspect it, but the drone can go from top to bottom simultaneously. One can view what is happening there. So the structural inspection also can be done. If there is any cracks or anything, we can get it from this drone. And for railways, painting also can be done using the drone. I think in forthcoming session, that resource person is going to explain you clearly about the drone, how it works and everything. So you can go for a crack detection, and even for road repair, we can use this 3D printer, small 3D printer attached with the drone, which can be used for road repair. Then fourth technology is 3D printing technology. Normally the 3D printers now, it is being used for jewelry, for making the jewels of the desired shape, computer design shape and all. You can make some small models and all. Before starting the project, you can show the model of the building to the client. But the 3D printer can be used for printing a home. The next session, Dr. Manasandanam is going to explain you about the 3D printing technology. And this 3D printed home is going to be the future. We can adopt some innovative materials and green building concept also in this. And here we can have self-supported walls, thermal insulation, disaster resilient, recycled materials and all. So here the first what we have to do is, we have to create scale and model of a house what we want to construct. That design will be installed using some software. Then the blueprint becomes code here. Then we have to fill the desired concrete mix on the printer, and the printer creates shapes according to the design what we have installed in the software. The layers of the concrete mix are stacked and the pattern will come. Then again we have to allow the roof, window, door and all. By manually we can add to that building. So the 3D printed home will take only 24 hours to complete a 2400 square feet building. See this video. Yeah. So by this way, by using 3D printer, we can very well construct the low cost buildings. Suppose the government is aiming for providing low cost homes to the public, about 1,000 buildings they want to construct of same nature. By using this 3D printer, we can very well construct the building at very fast rate with quality as well as without any labor intensive, and there is no the pollution also. So this is the next cutting edge technology which is going to come in construction industry. Before going into the other two technologies, the linking, let us have one Vidya link. One poll question.
Ma'am, poll posted in the chat box, ma'am.
Okay, so the poll is posted in the chat box. You please answer this poll question within 3 minutes.
Dear participants, kindly see the chat box. The poll question is there. Kindly answer for the poll question. These are all mandatory to get the certificate from AICTE. Kindly respond.
Madam,
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
hello. It says you don't have permission to view or respond to this form.
You don't have
So, no, sir.
permission.
You can see the chat box, sir. You can view.
Yes, I have opened that link, and that link I have opened, and it says you don't have permission to view or respond to this form.
Ma'am, HOD, ma'am.
Yes, ma. Yes, I will check.
Okay.
What about others? So
Same
let me know.
same problem, madam. Excuse me, ma'am.
Same.
Same problem. Yes.
Okay.
Please create the form again, ma'am.
Okay, I will continue with this, and let me solve this polling questions. We will have two polls, and I will put both the links to you before this end of this program. Please answer the questions. Let us complete this remaining part of this session. Yeah. So the fifth technology is going to be Internet of Things. So Internet of Things is definitely uh, need of the hour in construction industry for going with the smart homes. Because the smart homes where one can have the internet connected things, so that for supervising, for the safety in construction, everything is possible with this Internet of Things. So we can have IoT smart home for remote monitoring, safety, energy management, maintenance, everything. And for smart buildings, we can have for fire safety, security, 24/7 monitoring, energy management, HVAC, lighting, everything can be controlled through Internet of Things. So for efficient waste management in smart cities also we can go with the IoT. So normally the civil students, when you have, they have that inferiority complex that they are into civil engineering when compared to IT engineer. But hereafter using these technologies like IoT and artificial intelligence, we also like IT engineer with the technology we can play our role. BIM is a digital value. We are going to have Dr. Amarnath. He is going to give you elaborate session on BIM. So it is a digital value in construction sector. So definitely we can have in 7 areas, we can boost our construction sector productivity by 50 to 60% by having reshaping regulation, rewire contracts, rethink design, improve on-site execution. We can have reskilled workers like that. And here you can see the work site in the digital area is going to be like this without any disturbance to the public. So you won't find where the construction is going on. And the technology is going to be with the individuals. Here you can see here with the virtual reality gadgets, one can view what is happening there. And technology versus organization. So far what is going on in the any industry or particularly in construction industry is command mode. What is that command mode is, here is the top person, under him there are four authorities, and from four there will be the subordinates, so that any information, any approval is going to happen from top to hierarchy. Whereas command of team is within the teams there will be some command, so they can be informed, and transformation communication is possible within the teams is possible. But now with the BIM we are going to have teams of teams. Everything, everybody in the industry, everybody in the project are well connected together, so that the teams are connected to the teams. So that teams of teams play a role in this BIM, so that work, any activity, any project can be completed within a stipulated time, and there won't be any delay for getting approval from the right authority. So everything is connected, well connected through the tools and technologies, through IoT, all these things, so through BIM. So the teams of teams is going to be very transparent and very fast activity to complete the project. So in BIM, which is going to be adopted is teams of teams. So the BIM adoption can be technologies and process integrating building information, and also through attributed 3D geometry. So which is possible with this BIM adoption. The sixth one is the machine learning. Machine learning is nothing but artificial intelligence in construction. So we can train the robots for any type of construction activity, so that the robot can play the role of the laborers. Nowadays in pandemic situation, we are into the problem of handling the labors, and getting the labors is a problem. But if the robot is being trained properly to do some activity, then definitely it is possible. artificial intelligence in construction industry is site layout and alignment, selection of projects, planning and scheduling, cost and production, estimation of projects, contract management, traffic and accident management. Like that, everywhere we can adopt this artificial intelligence in construction industry. And already the robots are in use for the construction activity like bricklaying, then for demolishing and for handling the tools and materials, accessories to the site. Now the thing is cobots. The robots becomes cobots. What is that cobot is? The collaboration between the human and the robot. So the part of the work will be done by the robot and remaining work will be done by the cobot. So there will be the synchronization between the human being and the robot is possible, which is called cobots in construction. The growth of digital construction is going to be like this. The thing is year on year growth is going to be 50% and modular construction year on year growth is going to be 75% and prefabrication 99%. The difference between prefabrication and modular construction is prefabrication in which each and every component or the element of the building is being fabricated at the factory and brought to the site. Whereas in modular construction, modules, room-like modules are being made in the factory and brought to the site. 3D printing, 70% growth year on year. Automation, 118% growth year on year. And artificial intelligence, 243%. So artificial intelligence IoT is going to play and dominate the construction world in future. We should not say that I am a civil engineer, why should I know about the AI and IoT and all. So unless otherwise we adopt these technologies, our industry will not grow and we cannot make our customers to be very satisfied. So by satisfying the customer, we have to complete the project with the standard. So far the construction industry is unorganized. So we can make it organized, standard, quality, fast and providing customer satisfaction. So that is very, very important. And another thing, we civil engineers and the contractors, what we are facing the difficulty is, we will start with one plan and we are explaining to the customers, but during end they are going to change many things and they will not compromise on the change in cost. So there will be a conflict between the client and the contractor. But by having these technologies, we can make our system organized and everything is of standard, and the client also will not feel that the contractor is cheating. And the contractor is also not feeling that they are not getting enough profit. So in that way, we can make everything systemized, planned with these technologies, and we can also make our construction industry a high-tech industry like IT industry. So everything is possible with these technologies. The digital roads also have come up with the solar powered roads, smart roads, electric priority for charging vehicles. Hereafter we will have electric vehicles. So where the charging priority is there, and the road will glow during dark time automatically. Then interactive lights are there in roads. So the road itself we can make digitalized, which will make the users eco-friendly and user-friendly and smart. So the construction companies are still in the early stages of digital transformation. Ad hoc stage 34%, opportunistic stage 24%, repeatable 28%, managed 11%. Only 2% of the construction industry are optimizing the full potential of digital transformation. So there are 5 key challenges in construction companies to go into digital transformation. There are some deadlocks like outdated key performance index, and innovation is not at there, and initiatives need to happen, and there should be some practical plans and limited expertise. The thing is, when you go with this digital transformation, everything should be organized and planned. Now we are going ad hoc and haphazard way. We are into the construction industry. All these things should be changed in a standard and systematic way for transformation into digital transformation. That DX is nothing but digital transformation roadmaps. That is 46% only has been done. Like that, we have to go with the standardization and systemization in construction industry. Now the mestris or the local persons are playing many roles, vital roles in the construction. Unless otherwise, we, the digital civil engineers, the millennial civil engineers, make the changes in the construction field, making it very standard, systematic, quality, then definitely these people will walk away, and we can make the system very standard and quality, and the digital transformation is going to help us a lot for ruling the construction industry. So in India, there are some top challenges in adopting this digital transformation, like completing the projects on time and budget, workforce safety, effectively managing risk and data security and all. The current software investment also is very, very important. We have to go with the latest software, latest tools and the systems and all. So, and also we have to have the plan for investing towards the softwares and innovating technology like Internet of Things, 3D printing, all these things are now the construction players, they may feel that it is a very high investment, but the initial investment may be more. Unless we adopt these technologies, then the multinational companies from other countries, they will get into India and they will dominate. So we civil engineers, we have to create the budding civil engineers, our students, to adopt these technologies, so that we have to make them to become entrepreneurs and startups. As a faculty member, we have to do that, so that the future engineers, the millennial civil engineers, the coming out from engineering colleges, they are going to adopt these technologies very fast, and they will make the entire paradigm shift in the construction industry. So what next is the worldwide companies are creating a roadmap and improving digital capabilities, and they are budgeting for the new technologies. So the state of digital transformation in construction across the globe is like this. So 70%, 72% of companies said this is the key priority. 58% of companies are in only first and second stage, and only 13% are in the succeeding stage. So slowly all construction companies should take up this as a primary importance and adopt this digital transformation stage by stage. So there is a way to go towards digital transformation, like technology, communication, data, Internet of Things, automation, artificial intelligence and networking. So with this thing, I have given you the overall picture about what is the digital transformation in construction industry, what we need to do as a faculty member, what are all the technologies we should have well versed, and what are all the technologies, tools, softwares to be imparted as a skill development for our students, so that they can become the startups and entrepreneurs, particularly in drone area and all, very low investment, they can become a startup. There are a lot of opportunities and scope are there in future. So we have to make some changes. So we feel that the civil engineering faculty, that we are not getting admission. The students are not getting attracted towards these core branches like civil engineering, mechanical engineering, like that. So how the mechanical engineering has been transferred to industry 4.0, like that civil engineering also have the transformation towards construction 4.0. So the digital transformation is need of the hour, and it need to be implemented at very fast rate, so that we can keep the civil engineering industry or construction industry on par with the standards and the latest technologies. So with that note, I conclude my session. Is there any questions? I am trying to answer for that. Vidya, என்னாச்சுமா அது? என்னாச்சு அது? ரெண்டுமே போட்டேன். ரெண்டுமே போட்டீங்களா? So
Thank you for your attention. Now the session is open for queries.
Shalini, have you given feedback link also?
One feedback link will be given at the end of the today's program, ma'am.
Okay,
at
okay.
3:30 or 4 p.m. ma'am.
Okay. So the participants are requested to fill the poll questions. Complete and submit the poll questions. There are 2 questions given.
So the poll question is visible in the chat box. So no feedback right now. After 3:30 p.m. the feedback link will be submitted.
If there is any queries, let me know in the meantime.
Yes, madam. Yeah, Kushi.
Yes, please.
Yes, madam. Actually, you said you spoke about the digital trends in civil engineering. Have you
Yes.
published any public means articles related to that crack detection and image processing? Can you please post those things?
Image processing, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, one project done by our student, which Dr. Gulshan Taj was the mentor, and in the forthcoming session, she is going to handle one session in which she will explain whatever the project she has done with image processing, IoT, and her specialization is IoT, and we are establishing a IoT lab exclusively for civil engineering. So in that she has done lot of projects, in that she will explain. And in drone technology also we have done lot of consultancy works and projects, and there are some papers under review, and we are going to release one book on digital construction exclusively on these 6 technologies. Within 1 week or 10. What we have planned is during this inaugural function, we wanted to release the book. But due to some issues with the book publishers, we could not do it now. But within a week or 10 days, you will get the book, and we will give, once if it is completed, we will inform to the participants about that book also.
Okay, ma'am.
So, a small information to all. Please copy the poll question and paste it in a separate browser. Then it will open. Don't click the link directly. Please paste the link in the browser. Then it will open. So in meantime, any other question, please ask to the speaker.
There are 2 poll questions. You have to answer both. Shalini, Dr. Sampson is waiting in the lobby. I
Yes,
am
ma'am.
trying to admit, but not admit. No?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We are also trying for a long time, ma'am. We will check it later.
I expect the participants to be um, fully interested towards this all the sessions are going to be with cutting edge technologies new to us, and the concerned expert members are going to explain in detail so that we will understand better. And not only attending this FDP, it has to be implemented in your college, in your department, so that the civil engineering field will grow like anything with these new technologies. Normally, we faculty members may be having long years experience, find difficult to learn these softwares and tools. But the students are definitely will do it, and they are very much interested to play with gadgets, tools, softwares. So if you give them a project, definitely they will adopt, so that we will also learn from them. So, but these technologies, without them, the traditional way of doing construction will not help us for a long run.
Krishnan sir, you have raised your hand. Do you have any queries?
Yes, ma'am. Can I ask the question, ma'am?
Sir, 1 second please. Malathy ma'am is on hold.
Yeah, sure, ma'am. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Okay, ma'am. I will wait, ma'am.
Regarding the environment, ma'am, HOD ma'am.
மைண்ட் ஆன் ஆயிடுச்சு சார் உங்களுதா இல்லையா நாங்கள்
So I hope all have submitted the poll questions. Meantime, a small information to all. Attendance is mandatory and test is there at the 5th day. So kindly attend all the sessions and attend the assessment also. So this is mandatory to receive the certificate from AICTE.